Right. I'm going to try and press on with the main quest line. The Divine Inquiries. It's up there. Excuse me. So we're going to go and investigate Barilzar's tower. I'll try and get slightly less distracted with side quests tonight. Because I intended to do this last night, but the whole Scarlet Judge thing came up, which is fun. So let's grab her side quest.
There goes another client who's known me for years. Not a proper mage, they say. Rubbish! By Vec, if I get my hands on that fetcher from Somerset, I'll wring his scrawny golden neck. Just watching my business fall into ruin. People used to rely on me to heal their children and mend their injuries, but now it's all Menaldinian this and Menaldinian that. Damned guild lackey. He's even pinning up signs to slander my work. The Cretan's saying I'm not a mage, but I am. I just happen to love alchemy. He must think there's a lot of coin to be made here. The fool. If I get my hands on him, I'll... Sorry. Dark elf temper. It's just that this business is my life. Thank you for helping me, Sarah. Honestly, it means a lot. The rascal's name is Menaldinian. You'll find him sliming around that new shop of his, the Gauche High Elf Clinic just south of here. I thought a fellow mage would have more respect. Oh, he started out all sweetness, invited me to tea, asked about my business, even bought a copy of my latest book, Tea and Tisane for Aches and Pains. I can't believe I fell for his act. I doubt it. But my mother taught me I should always give people a chance to make amends. It helps ease the conscience after we wreak our revenge. My mother was a very colorful woman. What? Healers aren't permitted to do like a bit of payback every now and then? I'm a dark elf. Grim talk is the official language of Morrowind, and vengeance is the national pastime. A shame, though. He is really quite handsome. For an old knight. I am. Quite highly ranked, too. Surprised? Not every Telvanni mage hides away in a mushroom. Many of us enjoy the company of our neighbors, until they start abandoning us for some insufferable mages guild peacock. Alchemy teaches us the hidden potential of everyday things, turning the ordinary into the extraordinary. People step over miracles all the time. Mushrooms that can ease a cough or grasses that can mend a wound. Alchemy finds power in the mundane.
I know there's a lot of sort of narrative in this game, but to be honest, I kind of like it, so I don't want to skip it. Right, we pick that side quest up, but we're not going to do it now.
That was a brave deed, rescuing the sand rats.
I want to get on and have a look at this tower. And where are we? We're there. And we're going the wrong way out of town. Idiot. We can come back and do this side quest. Or else basically we'll get so distracted we'll never get anything done.
What is it?
Was this the way out? I think it was. Yeah. It's a pretty messed up town layout. But yeah, what are you going to do? Yes, I can see you're busy, and I don't care. Those mushroom beetles are very strange. Going the right way? Yep. Keep an eye out for any points of interest along the way. But without getting too distracted by side quests this time. Oh, okay. Let's talk to him.
Be wary, traveler.
Funky.
Pilgrims have been attacked on these roads. Should you encounter violence, don't hesitate to call on us. We're here to protect you. I hope your confidence is merited. We have our hands full with the Dreg and the Ashlanders, so rescues are in short supply. Captain Artesia Naros is at the canton of Molagmar. She can tell you more than I. Safe travels.
That was some very funky armour. Right, well, we're not going there yet. Must not get distracted. Bye, Shrine. Okay. This tower place is somewhere in this direction. No? So we're investigating. Aha. The dilemma. God, busy in here.
displeasure and disappointment. Nothing works, even though every calculation is precise. Now an interruption. How infuriating. Wait. Sometimes the great gear turns from frustration to opportunity.
It does.
Fine energy. I'll have you know I participated in Lord Sotherseal's 9 analyses of the exalted enigmas. We have more important matters. I'm about to determine the correlation between color and time, and I could use another set of hands. A reciprocal exchange. Interesting, yes. I can see the benefits of such an arrangement. Very well. Just activate the crystals in the proper sequence while I modulate the energy flow. Less chance of an explosion that way.
That's reassuring.
No. Reset the mechanism and try again.
Okay. Let's try red.
A good start. Keep going.
Yellow.
Correct. So far, so good.
Green.
Clockwork you are.
Blue.
Close, very close. One more to go. Yes,
I'm a freaking genius. How did I do that?
perfect. Such are the benefits of an extra set of appendages. The energy flows freely and without disruption, allowing the rods and the pistons to align in a most pleasing manner. Thank you. Now, why do you want to know about divine energy? Scent. How intriguing. I was just thinking about my former master, Sotherseal, and the experiments we conducted. He desperately sought to understand the power he and his companions attained, especially whether or not that power was temporary. Not while I assisted him. He had a tool that he used to drain away minute bits of his own divine energy to store and study. He could extract it and return it as he saw fit. Not sure what became of the tool, but here are my notes from those days. More questions? Well, Lord Sotherseal attributed curiosity to intellectual superiority. Suppose I should do the same. Ask, and I will attempt to tighten the cogs of your ongoing education as best I can. Odd question. Is a hammer a weapon? A saw? A Dwemer spring spanner? No, it was just a tool. A device crafted by Sotherseal to aid in his endless experiments. Suppose I could imagine ways to modify the device, but for what reason? Haven't a clue. Tools have a way of wandering off when you don't stay vigilant. Had a guava that used to swallow tools when I wasn't looking. Glowed for a month until the enchantment dissipated and the tool passed. You should have heard the screams.
Pleasant.
I was his apprentice, but that was years ago. Spent time working in the Clockwork City. That's what I learned about energy transference, Dwemer engineering, mechanical symmetry. Made me the dark elf I am today. I have a question. Who sent you? The Archcanon, Lord Vivek's High Priest. Suddenly the gears align. I can think of a number of reasons that Alm and V would want to know about C and his tools, but some doors just shouldn't be opened. He's the father of mysteries and the architect of time, one of the tribunal, the three living gods of the Dark Elves. Creates all sorts of helpful and intriguing devices, like the Clockwork City. I haven't seen my old master in many years. It's a wonder and a miracle. All brass tunnels, glass domes, and giant gears. He was inspired by the work of the Dwemer. The Clockwork City is pure Sotha Seal. He made it to forge the future and reshape the world. I learned a lot there.
Well. That can't go in there yet. That wasn't so difficult. There's me thinking that was actually going to be sort of a longer, harder quest, and it really wasn't. But probably the next bit will be the tough bit. I expect we'll have to go and find the Ashlander guy and his staff, which might be the tool. That would make sense.
Outlander, over here.
This requires a considerable amount of effort, so just listen. We have a problem here. Return to my office immediately.
Okay. While I'm walking, have horse, will ride. Let's get back to that way shrine, and we can fast travel. There's not a moment to waste. Oh, except to read this book. Said it before, I'll say it again. There's always time to read. Oh, another book. Archcan's office. The joy of fast travel. See if the Archcanon's as grumpy as the last time we spoke to him. Face to face.
At last. Did you see what's happening outside? Red Mountain rumbles louder and more frequently. The sky grows dark, and worst of all, the people are beginning to notice. Soon I'll have to muster the Ordinators to keep them from the palace doors. In part, Lord Vivek is not well. I won't allow his followers to see him in this state. He continues to lose energy, and it's becoming difficult for him to maintain the realm in his usual fashion. Now, what did your investigations uncover? I'll review these documents and present your findings to Lord Vivek. I was against bringing you into this investigation, but I was wrong.
In your
Thank you for
face.
aiding us. You should go see Lord Vivek now. He's been asking about you. I'll be along shortly. Very well. Tell me what you learned at each of the locations, and let's see what conclusions we can come to. Barilzar faithfully served Sotha Seal. He's as loyal to the Tribunal as I am. He would never intentionally harm Lord Vivek. But that tool he mentioned... Perhaps one of the priests Vivek sent away could search the temple archives for more information. Lord Vivek doesn't want his followers to see him in such a weakened state. Only you Canon Leverul and myself are permitted into his palace now. Speaking of the palace, Lord Vivek wants to see you when we're done here. So your notes say. And this Saren assisted you. Interesting. Most Ashlanders want nothing to do with the Tribunal. Even so, they rarely become aggressive. I'd say this Chodala bears watching. If we can spare it, I'll send an armiger to order it. Interesting theory. Perhaps Chodala's staff can steal Vivek's energy. I have a hard time imagining how an Ashlander could accomplish such a feat.
Because it's Sathassol's tool.
The draining has grown more intense since you left. It doesn't look well. From what you discovered, I dare say there may be a correlation between the narcotic relic and the tool Barilzar mentioned. And it seems the Ashlander thieves are connected to Chodala. Your evidence points to a clear conclusion. So it appears. Lord Vivek's doing his best not to complain, but I can see how much the draining of his energy has cost him. Just seeing you again should improve his mood considerably. And the progress you made with your investigations, outstanding.
Why, thank you. Right, let's go chat to a god.
My lord, please let me send for aid. Perhaps one of the healers can help you.
Pain is best tolerated in private, as I have written in the 37th ballad.
There must be something I can do.
You can call the Archcanon. He should hear the news our friend brings us. The river drains into the sea as my divinity flows out of me. Need some work. As you can see, I continue to lose energy, and it has made me somewhat agitated. Have you made any progress toward discovering the source of my discomfort? An Ashlander? That seems unlikely, but I trust your instincts. We need to find out more about this Chodala and the ancient enemy that aids him. Take this. Another token of my appreciation. And look, here comes the Archcanon now.
My lord, the Outlander may have actually discovered something. After further examination of the documents you brought back, I have to agree with your assessment. The Ashlander Chodala has somehow siphoned divine energy away from Lord Vivek. Not exactly. But now that we know that the affliction isn't natural, we can work toward a solution. One that probably involves Chodala's staff. How the Ashlander got his hands on Sothassil's tool and turned it into a weapon is beyond me, though. Eventually, but we need to be cautious. If Chodala is as respected as you say, attacking him would start a war we can't afford to partake in. Go to Aldrin and talk to his sister, Saren. I don't trust her either, but she worked with you before. Get to Aldrin and locate Saren. She needs to tell us more about Chodala, and then help us acquire his staff. Without it, we can't restore Vivek. Meanwhile, I need to placate the populace. The people grow concerned over Vivek's continuing isolation.
Right. What did we get? Some boots. Okay. Let's partake in some more fast travel goodness. What's this? Oh, yeah. Not doing that yet. Okay. Oh, there she is.
Outlander, quickly! This way! I've been thinking about my brother's claim that he's the Nerevarine since we last spoke. No matter how I try, the word tastes false on my tongue. And now I fear he's about to convince the wise woman that his quest for power will benefit the tribes. My brother is respected and revered. He has allies in all of the tribes, not to mention his personal Red Exiles. We have to proceed with caution. Respect the Ashlander customs and traditions. Anything else will lead to violence and bloodshed.
Fair enough.
We talked to my brother. Tried to convince him this isn't the way. Barring that, we make sure the wise woman doesn't get drawn into his madness. Whatever Chodala says or does, don't attack him. We don't need a war between the houses and the Ashlanders.
Seems fair.
The wise woman. I was hoping she'd be here.
You're too late, dear sister. Despite your protestations, the wise woman has gone to the cave of the incarnate to confirm my claim.
Brother, do you really want to pursue this dangerous course?
There was a time when you gave me your unconditional support, Seren. I miss those days.
My brother Chodala's about to do something foolish and dangerous. But by dusk and dawn, Azura put you and I on the same path for a purpose. I just hope we have enough time. He's about to claim the title of the Nerevarine and try to unite the Ashlander tribes gathered here. He already convinced the Red Exiles to support him. He's using them to intimidate the other tribes. If he... Wise woman Dovrasi, the most respected counselor and spirit guide this side of Red Mountain. She went to the Cavern of the Incarnate to meditate on Chodala's claim. If she confirms my brother's assertion, the tribes will follow wherever he leads. Agreed. But I dare not leave Chodala alone with the tribes. I feel the hand of Azura in all this. Go to the Cavern of the Incarnate and talk to the wise woman. I'll stay here and try to keep things under control until you return. The cavern's to the northeast of Aldrin, on the other side of the mountain. Hopefully, the rumbling and lava won't slow you down too much. Get to the cavern. My brother isn't the first to believe he's Nerevar returned. All of the previous failed incarnates rest within the cavern. A statue of Azura watches over them as they await the arrival of the true Nerevarine.
Oh god, please tell me it's not me.
She won't
Did you
refuse
hear
my
about
claim.
Deep Crag Death?
Just in case,
The
make sure the
poison.
Red Exiles are ready.
No one is really sure. Your word is law, Nerevarine.
Okay, it's right around there. fair old trek. But that's why we have a nice big warhorse. Why walk when you can ride? Find the path. Yeah, this is one of those times when a flying mount would make life a little bit easier. We could just go over the mountain. So we're going to take the next right. For the time being, trying to avoid fighting the bandits. Yeah, way shrine. There it is. Some of these mushroom trees are really weird. Okay.
Tales of make-believe may scare off gullible travelers, but not me. Those ruins belong to me now. My people will be cleansing this curse in no time.
You will only join Galgala's collection of puppets.
That's Feral Trek. Okay. Some side quests there, but no way shrine. I think I'll bother fighting one of those until I have to. Guessing I'm still on the right path. Yep. Nearly there. Ah, way shrine, good. Right.
Azura is my shield, you foul creatures.
Wait for her to respawn.
Thank you for aiding me, but I sense you came for a different purpose. Let's talk inside the camp now.
There's your, I'm trying to remember which Daedric prince she is. Is she the one that hates the undead, or is she the one that helped us in Cold Harbour on ESO's main storyline?
An outlander? Surely there must be another way. No, my lady, of course not. I'll do as you ask. Come here, outlander. We must talk. It feels strange to talk to an outlander in such a sacred place, but the Queen of the Night Sky insists. I need to render judgment on an important claim, and she says you can help me reach the correct decision. Words of truth from the mouth of an outlander. Remark, the Red Exiles and a few others believe that Chodala is the Nerevarine. He's convinced them, but not me. I came here to consider my options. Perhaps, but I must remain impartial. If someone else reveals the flaws in Chodala's claims by comparing him to the failed incarnates, that might do the trick. We thought the incarnates were possessed by the spirit of Nerevar, but each had a critical flaw that made them destined to fail to fulfill the prophecy. Their spirits reside here. Yes, you should speak to the incarnates. I see Azura's wisdom now. Take this pouch of blessed grave dust. Sprinkle a pinch upon the bones of the incarnates to call forth their spirits. Return to Aldrin after you have learned all you can. Perhaps we can curb Chodala's ambitions before they lead us to war.
That would be good.
We need knowledge to defeat Chodala, Outlander. Listen well to what the failed incarnates have to say.
I will. But I will do that right after I get another drink. I'll be right back. Okay. Let's go play with grave dust.
The Nerevarine remains a promise unfulfilled, and I am as guilty of prideful posturing as every other failed incarnate that occupies this hall. Ask your question and let's be done with this, Outlander.
The Nerevarine must listen as well as proclaim. I refused to accept wise counsel, which led to the doom of my tribe and the end of my quest to embody the spirit of Nerevar. Take my scroll and remind the wise woman that wisdom ignored is ignorance.
Fair enough.
We are the failed incarnates, the Ashlanders who proudly proclaimed themselves to be the Nerevarine, but were found wanting.
Yeah, I know.
The Lady of Dawn and Dusk urged us to cooperate. So ask your question, Outlander. Take my scroll and help the wise woman see the lie of unbridled power. I thought myself the reborn Nerevar, for I was the strongest, most powerful warrior in all the land. But power alone won't save my people. In the end, it couldn't even save me.
Or is it going to be the sister?
Once I was the hope of my people, but then my claim was proven false. Now I wait, and I hope for the Nerevarion's return. State your question, Outlander, and I shall do as Azora urges. To fulfill the prophecy, I followed a path of blood and war. In the end, my path became a road that led nowhere, and I was cast down from my lofty spot. Take my scroll, and help the wise woman understand the futility of a senseless war.
Mortal, let us speak. I foresaw your usefulness before you even set foot in Vardenfell. Now comes a test that will challenge your ability to separate truth from lies. You must convince the tribes that Chodola is not the Nerevarine. Doversee's wisdom outshines most other mortals. She recognizes the futility of Chodola's claim. If she rebuffs him, however, the tribes will turn on each other, and blood will flow.
That'd be bad.
The staff, Sunra, it makes Chodola confident, reckless. Your instincts serve you well. Chodola's path took a dark turn. However, my sight clouds when I look too closely. Sothasil built Sunra, but he did not create it with this vile purpose in mind. You must act on my behalf, and Vivec's. Then go, return to Aldrun, and help the wise woman reveal the falsehood of Chodola's claim, and let Saren assist you. She is my champion and a trusted friend of all Ashlanders. Use what the Incarnate shared with you. Their failures point the way toward Chodola's downfall, but beware Chodola's power. He may not be the Nerevarine, but some greater agency has lent strength to his conviction. Due to an ancient pact, I am not permitted to interfere in the affairs of Nirn. Even this casual discussion pushes the boundaries of that agreement. Instead, I must work through trusted agents, such as yourself and Saren. Helping that arrogant imposter? Whatever gave you the idea that I was helping that murderer? Vardenfell must stand. Everything I do in this regard serves that single goal. Best that you remember that, mortal.
Okay. Best not to really piss off a Daedric prince. They can be a little touchy. I've been sent to too many nasty places by them. Right. Way Shrine. Ah, dear. Daedra, will they never learn? And why am I walking? Have horse, we'll travel. Where are we going? Over here. A much quicker way back than the way there.
Thank the moon and star. You've returned. The wise woman returned from the cavern of the Incarnate and went right into Scar to meet with the tribes. Chodal is in there too, about to be named the Nerevarine. Tell me you came back with something to stop. Ah, of course. Use the tales of the failed Incarnates to counter Chodal's arguments. That's brilliant. An Outlander has no status in the Council. The Ashlanders won't listen to a word you say. Someone else has to present the arguments. Someone they trust. I suppose that means I have to challenge my brother. With your help, of course. You spoke to the Incarnates, not me. I'm familiar with their stories, but I'll need you to help me choose the appropriate argument to counter each of Chodala's claims. I hate opposing my brother in this. I just don't see another way. Incarnate Runso was strong and powerful. He thought that by strength alone, he could unite the Ashlanders. He failed. When Chodala proclaims his power, that's when we'll refer to this scroll's sad tale.
I should really make a note of that, because unless, if it gives me the choice of which scroll to use, I'm not going to remember. And I have a cunning suspicion I have a note of ESO notes. Okay. So Rento his strength. What's the next one?
Incarnate Adiri was a champion of my people. She defended us against great threats. But when she grew to love war for war's sake, she proved she wasn't the Nerevarine. When Chodala proclaims that war is the answer, hand me this scroll.
Right.
Incarnate Darnot thought his way was the best way. He rejected the counsel of the wise women and the Ashkans, something Nerevar would never do. When Chodala proclaims he knows better than anyone, we'll use this scroll.
And he was... know it all. Okay. So Ranso, Aduri, and Danat. Okay. Now I'll remember which one's which.
Meet me inside.
Because I really shouldn't screw this up and start a war. That would be bad. I'm inside a crab.
Must we continue this farce? It's obvious that I'm the Nerevarine. Seren, I'm disappointed in you, dear sister.
Enough. I shall hear your arguments and render my decision.
Even the Outlander can see that I'm the most powerful Ashkan. My strength alone proves that I am the Nerevarine.
Chodala puts forth his great strength as proof of his claim. Give me the scroll that discounts such a trait for the Nerevarine.
So, Ranso's.
Yes, that's a sound argument. Incarnate, appear!
As a warrior and as an Ashkan, I was the most powerful of my age. But for all my strength, I failed my people. Don't fall.
The faithless houses dare to threaten our land, but we shall meet them in battle, and I will lead us to victory.
No, you won't.
This is more nerve-wracking than I anticipated. Which scroll do you recommend to counter this argument?
Adiri was war.
That makes sense. I'll try that. Incarnate, appear!
I thought the path to the Nerevarine was a path of blood and battle, but my love of war was my undoing. War is
These
nothing.
failed incarnates prove nothing. I need no counsel but my own, as befits my status as the Nerevarine.
Aha.
I think it's working. One more strong assertion, and that should do it. Of course.
Then it's done.
Let's see what happens.
Because it's the last one, so it has to be.
Incarnate, appear!
I refuse to accept the counsel of the wise women and the Ashkans. I thought I knew best, but I knew nothing. That is not the way of the Nerevarine.
Seren and the Outlander, their arguments have merit. Chodala, we deny your claim. You are not the Nerevarine.
Look how the staff protects me. I am the Nerevarine. Red Exiles,
Brother,
slay
no!
the unbelievers.
Move to flank!
Oh. Right. That stopped her. Now what? Showdown with what's his face? Or without his support, is he just kind of crumble?
Go to my hut and get my healer's sack. Now.
Right away, wise woman.
I hate what my brother's become.
Mortal, I would have words with you.
Okay, God.
Chodola has been revealed as a failed Nerevarine, but that hasn't dissuaded him from his reckless course of action. As long as he wields the staff, he shall be unstoppable. Time is against you, mortal. Even now, Vivek, that pompous usurper, grows increasingly weaker. As much as I deplore him, Vivek cannot fall to Chodola's vile magic. There's another power at work here. One I can't quite put my finger on. Return to Vivek City. Do what you can to aid Vivek, and pay heed to my faithful vessel, Saren. I name her Champion of the Moon and Star. She will play a pivotal role in ending her brother's march toward godhood, if she survives.
That was exhilarating. That was glorious. Lady Azura's presence filled me with such wonder. She actually spoke through me. I heard everything she said, and I felt her sense of urgency. You need to return to Vivek City immediately. And help you I shall. Return to Vivek City, while I track down my brother and his damnable staff. With the Ashlanders against him, He won't have many options. After I locate him, I'll meet you, and we can find a way to break through Chodala's defenses.
You're okay. Interesting to see if we can find out the story between Vivek and Azura. See if he's as pissed off with her as she is with him. Ah, gods, what are you gonna do? Really? Yeah, escalators would be kind of awesome, guys.
Lord Vivek, protect us.
As a god weakens, so too does his city suffer. I know my people grow fearful. Even the Archcanon is distressed. But the energy that remains to me holds the moonlit in the sky. At least for now. So what news does my eyes and ears bring to me? How this upstart Ashlander learned to attune Silka Seal's tool confounds my understanding. And he dares use my power? Still, your help is appreciated. Every strike and parry takes us one step closer to ending this threat and restoring my vitality.
Due to Lord Vivek's condition, it falls upon us to find a solution. Lord Vivek must conserve his remaining energy, so we need to solve this problem on our own.
Okie dokie.
It all comes back to Chodala. That damned Ashlander's draining the warrior poet's power. We need to stop him and get that damned staff. How should I know? That's not a skill the Tribunal teaches. Return to Barilzar's tower and get Sil's former apprentice to come up with some kind of countermeasure. I'm sure he knows more than he's told you. You see right through me, Outlander. I have more worries than a Kwama queen has eggs. I'm talking about Chodala's sister. Saren claims to want to help, to want peace, but I don't trust her. Seek out Barilzar, but be wary of the Ashlander's sister. We need to stop Chodala, and to do that, we need to find a way to overcome the device he's wielding. Find Barilzar and make sure that crazy mage provides you with something we can use to save Lord Vivek. Is the bull sure it can bed the Betty? No. But by all accounts, we'll be better off with Sunara in our hands and away from Chodala. That won't be possible, however, as long as the Ashlander remains. The female Ashlander? Well, if that wasn't enough of a reason, remember that she's also Chodala's sister. Blood sings to blood, as the warrior poet so elegantly put it. Vivek loves this land, and the land loves him in return. He's always had a special bond with Vardenfell. Is it so hard to believe that Red Mountain reflects his suffering? Beyond that, Lord Vivek's intervention stopped the moonlit from crashing into the city. He holds it above us by strength of will. But as he weakens, so too does the power that keeps the rock afloat. If Vivek's energy wanes further, it would spell disaster.
Why didn't he just put the rock somewhere else? Just seems slightly dodgy to leave it hanging above a city. I mean, it's some nice talking point, but somewhat dangerous. And at least issue everyone with hard hats. Right, now where are we going? Yeah. Is it another Daedric Prince, or is it Sotha Sil maybe that's doing this? It's the power behind it. Don't know why he'd be doing it, but I have a sneaking suspicion.
Is someone up there? I could use some help down here. Hurry, please. I have a natural aversion to Daedra.
Oh, Daedra, wonderful. Oh, the heck is that? Well, that was fun.
So hard to concentrate and maintain schedules when interruptions constantly occur. Don't they know the Great Gear never pauses in its rotations? So that was you up there. I appreciate the assistance. Daedric entities can be very unpredictable. Logic has very little place in the behavior of Daedra, my hopeful associate. Studying the fabric of reality does tend to attract unwanted attention. These creatures appeared just before you entered my tower. I wonder, why have you returned? Ah, a modification of my master's old experiments, turning a simple tool into a dangerous weapon. Ingenious! Evil, yes, but also quite brilliant. A tonal inverter should counter it. Uses sound waves to temporarily disrupt the flow of energy. No, of course not.
Of course
Just
not.
invented it. I need proper components to build such a device. My hirelings scour the land for materials all the time. Here's a list. Head out the back door and ask them to direct you to these common dwarven components. Hirelings? Yes, they worked for me, before they quit, ungrateful netches. Still, I paid them well before the pistons slipped their alignments. They should know where to find the components. Last I heard, Snorfen and the others were in Molag Mar. The situation is wound dangerously tight. I believe the gears revolve around you. Once you leave, I should be perfectly safe. Or at least as safe as I ever am in the midst of all these experiments. You, however, stay vigilant, my friend. I could, but I won't pour 5-year-old Flynn into a cracked decanter. No offense. Suffice it to say, they're fairly common as far as Dwemer components go. Use the list and talk to my former hirelings. I'll build the device the moment you return.
Right. Just loot his house first. Sweet rolls. Okay, back door. We have champion points. And one for over here. Okay. Okay, that's better. Oh. Another cold call to ignore.
I feel like such a puny snowback hiding here in Molag Mar. But you don't want to hear about my troubles. What can this broken Nord do for you? Barilzar. He's the reason I'm a shattered man, doomed to become a cowering sheep like the rest of these pilgrims. All right, let me see that. Arkanthong Stordoms. You can find a Sonance generator there, after you deal with the steam trap. The cursed contraption. I almost had it figured out when a ghost floated up to me. No problem, I think. But then it enters a Centurion. Ghost machines. No sane Nord can fight ghost machines. I dropped my notes and ran as fast as I could. Not just ghosts. Ghosts that possess dwarven machines. I'm through working for that crazy old mage and his clockwork monstrosities. But if you want to get past the steam trap, find my notes and follow the directions.
Okay. Let's talk to the others.
If you're another pilgrim looking for charity, I suggest you move along. I have neither the time to waste nor the gold to spare. I'm currently between employment, and my own funds have become dangerously depleted. Let me see that. What's that crazy mage need this time? I suppose you could find a manual clockwork shaft in the Nachuleft ruins. But I'd avoid that place if I were you. If the roof doesn't collapse, the constructs will rip you apart. If you insist. Deep in the ruins churns a big machine. When I was there, it sputtered and vibrated, collapsing parts of the ceiling. Lava and rock fell everywhere. You need to get past that and some nasty constructs to retrieve the item. That mage is a menace. Oh, he always paid well, but the places he asked me to go, each was more dangerous than the last. And if I had to hear about the Great Gear one more time... For my own health and sanity, I had to break ties with Barilzar.
Here we go.
Damned vampires. I'll find a way to make them pay for what they did to my brother. I swear it on the tribunal and any Daedra willing enough to listen. What do you want? Can't you leave a person to her anger and her grief? He did he? Let me see that list. Well, the crazy old mage always said there were no coincidences. The inversion conduit. I saw one in Galome Deus, right before I barely escaped from those damned vampires. Eager to become cattle for the bloodsuckers? The Burn clan killed my brother. Damn their eyes! The item you seek was in the manufactory, but you'll need a control rod to get a dwarven spider to unlock it for you. Because because the mage wanted to send me to the far side of Vardenfell, and I need to remain here. I'm not going anywhere until I make the Burn clan pay for what it did to my brother.
Lift a glass and curse the day, red mountains about to burn. Fiery flame, amidst the smoke and ash, drain the flask.
Okay. Where are we going? So, there. Now, that one's closest to a way shrine, so we'll go there first. This is the one with the ghost machines. Guess that would be about right. Pick the hardest one first, probably. Oh no, we're going the wrong way. Guessing that's where we want to be going. Oops. Not exactly what I wanted to do. Annoying. There we go. There's the ruins. I think I like where bread becomes toast more than graveyard, the ghost invaders. Alright, I'm pretty sure that there's a component that crazy Barilzar wants in the locked dwarven chest in the centre of wherever's final chamber. The active furnace vents are a problem. Even every time I try to get close to the chest, the fire burns and keeps me back. Looks like I need to figure out how to close the furnace, release vents. Now those damn constructs and the damn ghosts will leave me alone for a few moments. I should be able to work this out. Seems to be 3 valve controls connected to the vents. Should be simple enough to use the valves to close the vent so I can open the chest. Fair enough. Okay. So I'm going to go to the right. That was it. Seems a tad easy. No, now suddenly regretting that I said that, maybe. I have this horrible suspicion that something's going to attack me on the way out. Because I had to say it seemed easy. Oh, excuse me. Oh, dear. No chests, no loot. Boring. Okay, well that wasn't too hard. And that wasn't too hard. Yeah, okay. Where else have we got to go? Okay. Fast travel over to there. That's a heck of a horse. Right now, where the hell am I? Okay, there's a way shrine there, let's go activate that. Stupid thing.
House Telvanni, I presume?
Telvanni, of course.
I think you'll appreciate the view from my tower.
Oh, wow. She found a chest. Oops. Now I've only got 198 with all that lockpicks. That's the way we do that. Right. So it has defences. Right. Sell that. Aha, here we go. Ooh, Sky Shard. First chest, first Sky Shard I've seen out here. Is it Sky Shard? Yeah. Really? I don't really want the Dormant gear. Right, let's head on out. Okay. Nothing around here. Let's just head straight on out then. I suppose my character's stronger, but I remember Dwarven Centurions being much tougher. Maybe that was Skyrim. Probably just me though. The heck's the way shrine? Over here. There's the road, and I want to go right. I've got a long ride, but we should uncover some interesting stuff to come back to.
Pain. The darkness. It keeps me alive.
Okay, that's nice. As we're passing, so I get this viewpoint. Merchant.
Troubling times make for uncertain encounters. I can't be too careful, you know. I have my regular customers to think about. I suppose you're all right, though. What can I do for you?
I want to sell you some stuff. I've kept all these bows, but I don't really use bows. Yep, sell that. Don't need that. Don't use two-handed weapons. Yeah, let's repair my stuff. I don't really use restoration staffs. Okay, now we had a recipe, didn't we? Okay, I already know that. Okay, cool. There's no way shrines nearby. Nope. Then we will head on our merry way. I suspect that's where we're going. Maybe not though. What's this up here? Just a mine, is it? Yep, nothing to discover there. Guessing this is the one that we want. It's going to be the vampire one. It's fancy. Kind of nice to have an Elder Scrolls game that went back, way back in time, and sort of uncovered the story of what happened to the Dwemer. And be able to see sort of all the dwarven cities in their heyday. That machine. Right. Is he not? I can't be bothered to read this out loud. Use a control rod on a spider. Like that one. Okay, let's try the next one. And the next one. I guess we keep going until one of them does it. Like that one. Thanks, dude. Where's our recipe? Already known. Anything else we can loot? Break a lockpick, so may as well replace it, get it back up to like 199. You know, you never want to be short of a lockpick. Or a few hundred. It's quite fancy. Over there somewhere is a way shrine. Oh, there's a chest. Nice. And a second chest. And way shrine. Go in there, so I'll travel there. Right, let's see if he can build us our doohickey. Our thingamajig, what should we call it?
Have you only just arrived, or is this you returning? I can't always keep the cogs and pistons in line. Ah, I remember. The components for the tonal inverter.
That's the
Were you
thingy?
able to acquire them?
Yes.
Impressive. I thought I'd never see you again. That's what usually happens when I employ hirelings to acquire rare and exotic items from dangerous locations. Well, the great gear doesn't dawdle, neither do I. Hand them over and I'll get to work. One tonal inverter coming up. This, tighten the spring. Don't explode. Almost done.
He doesn't fill me with confidence.
Do you like it, my latest creation? I call it the tonal inverter. Did I mention that already? No matter. It should counteract Sotha Seal's modified staff, at least momentarily. I assume you know how to use this, correct?
Of course not, you've only just invented it.
Of course you don't. I just invented it. Honestly.
Duh.
You won't use it anyway, not if you plan to fight the one who wields Sotha Seal's staff. Almost impossible to operate the tonal inverter while also engaged in battle. It's too cumbersome. The Sunara, the Blessed Staff? I suppose the name fits, sort of. You'll need someone to assist you, someone you trust. Oh, not me. Too busy, too fragile. But using the tonal inverter is definitely a two-person activity. Easy as scrib jelly pie. One person operates the controls to generate the sound waves. When it reaches the proper pitch, you activate the inverter and discharge its energy to disrupt Sunara's power. Temporarily. Here, I wrote you instructions.
Okay. So chat to the Archcanon. Let's get back to the Way Shrine and get back to Vivec City. I'm assuming that's where the Archcanon still is. Yep, round here.
Your presence defiles this city, Ashlander. How dare you demand to see our god?
I'm here to help. If you won't listen to me, listen to the Outlander.
Thank the three. The Outlander has returned. Was Barilzar able to help us? Pay no attention to this Ashlander. She's been blathering on about Lord Vivek's condition and how she can help. But I'm certain it's a trick of some sort. I was just about to have her thrown out of the city, or possibly tossed to the slaughterfish. I know who she is. I still don't trust her, and I refuse to let her anywhere near Lord Vivek.
And you didn't trust me either.
Who knows what an Ashlander would do while the warrior poet is in such a fragile state? A total what now? Well, since I can't go with you, or with Lord Vivek requiring my undivided attention, I suppose we'll have to let the Ashlander assist you. Very well. Take her and defeat Chodala. Then bring me a staff so we can restore Vivek.
He's a very grumpy man.
That old idiot is what passes for a tribunal leader. It's no wonder the houses are in such disarray. No time to dwell on that, though. I found my brother, and it's worse than I feared. Chodala's quest for power has led him down a dark path. Chodala and his most loyal followers have taken refuge in a ruin called Kaushtarari. It's an ancient shrine devoted to the Daedric prince Malakath. I think my brother plans to ask the god of curses to help him. It will allow us to stop Chodala? Then of course I'll help you. Since the Tribunal's dogs took my weapons, I'll need to replace them. Meet me at the ruins when you're ready.
Right. Just going to take a quick bathroom break and I will be right back. Okay, let's crack on. Where the heck are we going? So we're going over there. Might finish this bit of the quest tonight. I wonder if defeating this guy will actually finish this main quest line, or will we have to go over the power that was after the, you know, the Daedric Prince or the whatever that was manipulating Chodala or whatever his name is. Right. Really didn't need to fight that at all, but whatever. That sun is really nice. How good that looks. Oh, I like that. The tree going through that. That's nice. Sorry, sidetracked by stupid lens flare lighting effects. Guessing those are the ruins.
Here we are, on the Furious One's bloody doorstep, preparing to enter a Daedric ruin to try to stop my brother's march toward power. I hope that device you mentioned really can counter the invulnerability granted by the staff, Sunara.
So do I, or else we're dead.
Well, that's larger than I expected, but it looks simple enough to operate. I suppose it's better that I work the device. I'm not sure I'm capable of attacking Chodola. He's still my brother, no matter how dangerous his beliefs have become. I'll help you counter the effects of Sunara. Maybe once we neutralize it, Chodola will listen to reason. I know that's probably just wishful thinking. I'll settle for finding out who tempted Chodola with that dumb stuff. Go ahead. Ask your questions. The tribes rejected him. Azura set her face against him. Now Chodola's seeking aid wherever he can find it. That makes him more desperate than I imagined, and more dangerous. Why he decided to solicit Malakath, the god of curses, I have no idea. Malakath's an evil god, the Daedric prince of curses and broken promises. Perhaps that's why Chodola has sought him out. The prophecy of the Nerevarine was Chodola's to fulfill before it was wrenched away from him. Perhaps, but I don't think so. The Oathbreaker prefers a more direct approach. He isn't one to hide behind convoluted schemes and plots. Still, if Malakath agrees to support my brother, we'll have one more problem to deal with. It's true, I have no love of the Tribunal. I also have no stomach for a war between my people and the Great Houses. Too much blood will be spilled to no good end. Even Azura proclaims that my brother must be stopped. I'll help you in any way I can.
Okay. Let's do this. How many times will we die? Probably many. It's either going to be an epic fight that's going to be really annoying and I'm going to die a lot. Or as soon as we neutralise the staff, he'll kind of crumple, cave and give up. I can sell that.
Over there! Those red exiles. They've been slaughtered.
Chodola, he's gone mad. Sought to make a deal with a Daedric prince. Chodola appealed to Malakath, but the god of curses rebuked him. He killed us all. Said Chodola already served another.
Who?
He went deeper into the ruins, into Malakath's shrine.
maybe we won't have to deal with him at all once we disrupt the staff. Yeah, we can sell all that stuff.
These creatures, they don't belong to Malakath. Another prince's power is at work here.
You can't me, Malakath. I am the Nerevari.
Chodala, brother,
Books.
stop this madness.
You bring this outlander to kill me, sister? You can't harm me! I have a powerful patron on my side!
The staff protects him. You can't hurt him until we use the tonal inverter. I need a moment to get this working.
What is that? No matter. You are no longer worth my time.
Scarpin! They serve the Prince of Bargains. Keep them busy while I finish this. Inverter is ready. Stand in the field and focus the wave.
My protective shield! What have you done? I'll destroy all of you for this!
Damn it. I knew I was going to die a lot. damn it. You can't do that whilst dead. Really? Damn it. Fuck. Piss me off. Just getting him down, but... God damn it. Oh, got him.
We've dealt with a false Narrowbearing, just as you commanded. That was harder than I expected. Chodala was so angry, so full of rage, not like himself at all. Still, I can't believe I helped kill my own brother. I know that. It was either Chodola or the lives of hundreds of Dunmer. All because he convinced himself he was the Nerevarine. Or someone convinced him. Either way, my brother is dead, and the Cavern of the Incarnate has another resident. Take Sunara, and I'll meet you back in Vivec City. Your Archcanon made it quite clear that the staff was the key to saving Vivec. I need to take care of my brother's remains. Then we'll be done here.
Okay. That's kind of about as tricky a battle as I was expecting. It's just working out the right tactics. Keep moving, keep dodging, keep hitting him from range. That was the trick. I didn't have my familiar to help me out. That was dumb. Dum. Right, can't be bothered to go back to another way shrine, so we will just pay some cash and fast travel. We have plenty. Man, you'd be super fit if you had to go up and down here a few times a day.
I don't like the looks of that sky.
Really? He's a god and he has a potato in his cupboard. Doesn't seem particularly godlike. Books of Divine Wisdom.
Oh, this is terrible. Lord Vivec collapsed. Tell me, Outlander, were you able to defeat... And just in time. According to my calculations, with every use of Sunara, Chodola drained more energy from Lord Vivec. It almost killed him. We can use this stuff to save Vivec. Just plant it in the floor, and the power will return to him.
Just as I expected.
What are you doing? It's killing him!
What did you expect? That's the point of all this, after all.
I've powered up the tonal inverter. Activate the wave!
Yeah, I had a suspicion.
You're too late. I see it now, the Clockwork City. It was Barbus found field master.
I knew something was wrong as soon as I approached the palace. I could feel it in my bones. I was on my way here when Azura showed me a vision. I saw Sunara killing Vivek. Even without Chodala, that damn staff is dangerous. I don't think that thing was ever the Archcanon. It called itself Barbus. As an Ashlander, I'm more familiar with Daedric lore than most of the elves of the Great Houses. Beyond that, I've made a study of the most prominent Daedric princes. Because Barbus is a loyal servant of the Daedric prince, Clavicus Vile. I'm not an expert on the Prince of Bargains, but it seems to me that this was all part of some grand plan. Perhaps Vivek can explain things better than I can.
Azura's champion is correct. That was Barbus, faithful hound of Clavicus Vile, a shapeshifter. He killed the Archcanon, took his place. Chodala sought the seal's device, impersonating Tarvus. It was all part of some elaborate plan. That was simply a consequence. He needed tribunal energy to locate the Clockwork City. I was the easiest target. If Barbus enters Soka Seal's city, disaster will follow. I appreciate your help, but I must conserve what remains of my energy.
Wow. Very nice, but I don't use two-handed weapons. And a champion point. Right.
What happened here? Where's the... Oh, by the three, Lord Vivek looks terrible. Where's Archcanon Tarvus? He always seems to know what to do in situations like this. Barbus? The Daedric Hound? Wait, I don't understand any of this. But if Lord Vivek's energy has been depleted, then the moonlit... Red Mountain... My gods! All of Vardenfell's in danger! If only there was a way to give Lord Vivec some energy. Wait, that's it. A blessing stone. Find the Overseer and retrieve another stone from the construction site. Oh, please, hurry. I expect the Overseer's near the unfinished cantons, watching out for looters. When people panic, they're capable of anything. And with all the chaos going on outside, the Overseer closed the construction site. Get her key and bring back a stone.
Okay. No, it doesn't sound good.
Lord Vivec, don't let us die!
Save us!
Yeah, you see, I still think it would have been better off to just have that shoved in, like, the ocean. Not just hanging over your shiny new capital city. Just seems like a mistake to me.
Get out of there!
Shit, Ross, where are you? It's too dangerous.
Oh, there. Why didn't I see that one just running past?
My wife decides to run out and chase some damned looters in the middle of a disaster. Who does that sort of thing? You'd think Lord Vivec's Overseer would have a clearer head. She ran into the unfinished cantons. She's been beating herself up over the fact that they're behind schedule, but she won't do anyone any good if she gets herself killed. My wife's tough as nails, but she's no warrior.
We barely got out of there alive. I can't believe the Overseer's still in there. What's she going to do? Yes, the Overseer ran in there when she saw the looters. We tried to follow, but then the moonlit began raining fire. Greed is a powerful motivator. We left tools and materials just sitting around, unprotected, when the
How do we get in? But how do we get in? Oh, okay.
Stand still, you damn looter! No one
man steals from Lord Vivek. Another looter? You want a taste of my steel too? No, wait. I remember you. You borrowed one of our blessing stones. Well, the Archcanon returned it after Lord Vivek. That's impossible. We installed the blessing stone back in its canton and finished construction on that section a short time ago. Wait a moment. Does this have something to do with the chunks of rock raining down on the city? I suppose you're in luck then. We happen to have another blessing stone.
Oh, that's
it's
good.
At the third canton. Here. This key will open the door to that portion of the construction site. Just watch out for more looters. And the rocks falling out of the sky. Varina? Was she still angry with me? No, you don't have to answer it. I know my wife. I'll head back and let her know I'm all right. Tell Lord Vivek he can have our blessing stone, as long as he promises to do something about Bardal.
Okay. Okay. Right. It's good to be an assassin. One blessing stone coming up. Didn't even get the chance to kill that one.
Go on without me.
If you insist.
No, wait for me. Come on, I was just being noble.
Red Mountain! It's erupting!
Okay, weird. Twitch seems to be having a bit of a freak out. What the hell? Just let me check that I am still actually live. This Twitch seems to have had a bit of a freak out. Two-factor. seems to be working. Just everything seems to have freaked out. Right. What the heck am I doing? Going back to Vivek.
Sounds like the city is falling apart out there, so there isn't much time.
Yes, I know.
Were you able to get another blessing stone? We need to restore some of Lord Vivek's energy before the moonlit falls out of the sky.
I did retrieve the stone.
Perfect. Oh, I can feel Lord Vivek's essence inside it. I hope I remember how to do this. You'd better stand back, just in case.
Sweet energy, like a sip of water for a thirsty man.
Oh, thank the three. Lord Vivek looks better already. Of course, the Blessing Stone is only a temporary measure. We still need to determine what to do about Barbas and the stolen energy. As Lord Vivek has written, the bravest heart never falters. You are truly Vivek's champion. I didn't know if the Blessing Stone was going to work, but I appreciate your help. Now go and talk to Lord Vivek. I'm sure he has a plan to share with us.
Outlander, my time grows short. Clarity emerges, like sunlight breaking through the clouds. Barbas must have replaced the Archcanon weeks ago. All to set the wheels in motion to steal my divine energy. Every move has a purpose. Stealing my energy sowed discord and disaster throughout the land, and ultimately revealed the location of the Clockwork City. If Barbas and his master can bypass the wards and enter Sothasil's domain, Clavicus Vile distracted me, weakened me, all to locate the Clockwork City. Perhaps we require a Daedra to fight a Daedra. Azura's champion, Saren, in Archcanon's office. Guidance from her patron. Hurry.
Excuse me.
Time grows short.
Oh dear. Okay. We will head out of Vivek's chambers, and then I think we will leave it there. So I've just got that quest line finished. Yeah, so we've completed that chunk of the main quest line, and on to the next one. And hopefully the stream was okay. Twitch seems to have had a bit of a freak out, but so I was saying, it looks okay. So we'll see. Alright, I'm done for tonight. Yeah, that was good. Alright, I'm out of here.